Let's go, Warriors. 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 Tommy! Let's see. Carefree. Y'all not going to believe this. Carefree. Choose Compassion. Chadrick. What's happening? Miss CC. Critical Smoker. What's happening? Kendra. Happy Monday. Cynthia. Chadrick. French Dip. Y'all not going to believe. I'm literally on air for safety purposes right now. Thank you, Carefree, for that. I mean, you low-key famous around this bitch. Bob. J. Von Barksdale. Janice is Janice still asleep? No, Janice should be up. Get your motherfucking ass up. Fuck. Lazy. Y'all not gonna believe this, bro. Why do I keep running into? Well, I ain't even gonna call her Karen. She was not a Karen. She's had a bad day, bro. And I'm still praying for her. Clee, what was that you were saying? What was that you were saying? I said, what was that you were saying? You said something the other day. I can't remember. You were saying something the other day. Hit the like button. Unless you a Warriors hater. You said something the other day, Clee, and I can't quite remember what the fuck it was. You were saying something. Can't quite remember. It'll come to me shortly. Napa was happening. Big, what up, though? Janice, what up? You got up an hour ago. God, man, you so fucking lazy, bro. I can't even believe what happened today, bro. That's a motherfucking 30-piece for young Chadrick, bro. Wowzers. It's been 30 months. Well, it's been a little longer than that. Things happen that everybody's month count is like off, especially all like OGs and people that's been here a couple years. All the bullshittery. Joe Sue, Georgia, was happening. Yeah, I went to bed around 4, 3 to 4, 4:30. Javon Barksdale. So, let me roll this blunt. Let everybody get in here. I don't want to have to repeat this shit. Shay has had a very eventful day already. Why a nigga can't live, get this money, fuck these bitches, though? A fucking 30-piece. That's crazy. My second card ever graded. We got a 10 on this one too. My Aaron Judge I got out of the cheapest pack ever. I've been lucky on getting some cool stuff out of some cheap packs. I don't know if I want to keep it or get rid of it and try to get another Steph. Hold on, I gotta show you the Steph I got though. Yeah, that Aaron Judge is crazy. Yeah, we at the card table right now. We're at the card table. This is a cool one. Alexander Czar green photon variation. I'm starting to learn these variations. There's so many new variations and shit since the last time I was really into my card collecting. Cause this story I'm about to tell y'all know I don't generally go live like this to tell stories. I generally just wait till I get on the air at night. All right, so we got this Wardell, obviously. That I ordered that from Top's website when he broke the record. But this one right here, bro. Ooh wee. The presentations, bro. I was in here screaming like a little bitch when I got that. I was screaming like a hoe, nigga. Steph Curry presentations. This motherfucker, bro. This is a family heirloom. I don't give a fuck what that's worth. It's worth a little. But it ain't never leaving our family. Then, we got the box right here. And the weed. I see Cleveland got silent. That's cool. Most of y'all niggas that talk shit, stop talking once it's over. Houston gonna be all right. They gotta get some shooting. They can't shoot. Fred VanVleet's the only person with a reliable jump shot. I think Jabari Smith should be playing more. His jumper is more reliable than the rest of them niggas. Dylan Brooks cool, but you got expecting him to really score points ain't really his forte. He can every once in a while. Here you go, Chad. Cam Spencer. If he ever gets on the court for real. Green Pulsar, Trae Young. What's that, the 25, 16 out of 25? Steven, what's happening? Oh, you back? Clee, you was talking shit. You remember? You were talking hella shit, bro. I don't have to do all that talking, man. I done been through this. We ain't did shit. No, I don't talk shit. We ain't done nothing. We got 12 more games to win. Y'all the niggas that was y'all NBA finals last night. All right, we ain't did shit yet. We celebrated last night. We in Minnesota today. We gonna rest up today. Maybe watch a little film, and then we got work tomorrow. I don't care. They're unbreakable. Yep. Well, I hope you feel better, Tommy. All right, let me tell y'all what happened today, bro. First of all, shout out to Javon Barksdale. Woo-hoo. normally have it on when I'm sitting here doing cards. Makes me feel better. Okay. So today I'm sitting in the room and it's kind of gloomy outside. Okay. So I went and looked at the weather, and the weather said it's like a 30% chance it could rain today. Okay. Just like a 30% chance it could rain. And then and then it's supposed to rain for sure like the next 3 days according to the weather. So I decide I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go. The backyard definitely needs to be cut. But I was like, Shay Jr. was asleep. I was like, I think the front yard needs to be cut. So I'm gonna cut the front yard now, and then when he get up, I'll do the backyard. Try to knock the backyard out. Hopefully it don't rain, right? So y'all see the thumbnail? Did you see the thumbnail? Press one for yes, two for no. Did you see the thumbnail for you came into the chat? So I can make sure we all on the same page. Okay. So I look out the window because with the little kitties, to do the front yard, I was gonna grab them off the porch and put them in the garage and shut the garage, so that way it don't scare them. So I'm just trying to see. I look out the front window, and all I see is um, tree all in the yard, and I'm like, why the fuck would y'all put all of y'all tree branches in our yard? Why would you do this? So it looked like what nobody next door. So I decided I was like, I'm gonna leave a note on their door. I'm gonna leave a note on their door and I'm gonna tell these niggas, hey man, y'all gotta get them trees out of our yard, bro. So the note I wrote, even though I didn't even get to drop it off, here's the note I wrote. I wrote, can you please remove your tree branches from our yard so I can cut our grass? Hall family. I signed up the Hall family. I made sure to use a period. I ain't using no exclamation point. Don't matter. They didn't even get the note anyway. Chrissy said, is she most likely over there? And I was like, okay. So I go and I ring the doorbell. First of all, she's trying to talk to me through the ring doorbell. And I'm just like, bitch, I hear her phone echoing. So I'm like, you're watching the shit on your phone. And not only are you watching the shit on your phone, you're talking to me. So it's like echoing. I'm thinking to myself, why don't you just open the door? You know it's me. Like I'm the only nigga over here, bro. I don't start no shit. Oh nothing. So I was like, she was like, yeah, can I help you? I was like, nah, it's not the lady from the other day. This is the neighbors I don't fuck with because I always thought they was racist and it was confirmed today. And y'all know it's me. I'm not one of them niggas that think everybody's racist. That's not what I do. So she's like, I was like, you need to move your trees out of our yard so I can cut the grass. She was like, I don't. She was like, they're not in your yard. I said, yes, they are. I see them in the yard. So then she comes out and she was like, yeah, I didn't tell them to put them there. I'm like, again, I don't know what you really want from me. Then she's like, well, you can just cut around it. You know why the sandal's there? I'm glad you saw the sandal, Morgan. That's Christy's slide because she's marking the property line. That is a property line marker to show like where our property line is. And I was like, I hear all of that, but I need the shit moved. She was like, oh, it'll get moved. I was like, well, what time will it be moved? She said May 19th. I stopped and paused. I was like, what's today's date? Oh, today is May 5th. Happy birthday to my son, my other son. And I was like, nigga, I was like, that shit can't sit there for 2 weeks. Mind you, it's a fine. You ain't supposed to have the shit out there like that. You can't even, if you wait for heavy trash, you can't put the shit out there until at least the earliest you put out there is 3 days before they come. She's like, it's gonna stay there till May 19th. And I was like, that shit can't stay there till May 19th. She's like, oh, well, you could just, cut around it, and then once it gets moved, I'll have my son cut where it was under it. I was like, I don't need your son to cut the grass. I need like this stuff to be moved. So she started trying to smart off. So I just start walking off because I'm like, it's just me, this nigga out here with this. I think she's like white and Native American. Her husband white. Her husband's a pussy. He don't want no smoke. And I'm like, I'm walking away because I'm like, I'm a public figure. Like, I don't think y'all understand. These things go through my head for real. I'm like, I'm a public figure. You ain't about to try to make a scene out here. Cause cause she started getting loud. I'm like, what you getting loud and shit for? She was like, well, the property line and da. I was like, bro, I was like, this is not this shit's in my yard, bro. Stop. So then she get loud and she's like, well, you got cats over there. I was like, look, you're not getting ready to blame them cats for shit. I was like, the cats ain't got nothing to do with this. I was like, you need to move this out of the yard. So by this time, Christy hears her and Christy come outside. And so, you know, Christy's like, she telling me, I think Christy thought I was about to cuss her out. I'm like, getting ready to cuss this bitch out. She started getting loud and shit talking about the cats. I was like, the cats ain't got nothing to do with it. And this, that, and the third. I was like, I ain't even say nothing about your daughter on my porch at 8:30 at night in the middle of a fucking thunderstorm fucking with the cats. Nigga, she gonna say, that wasn't my daughter, that was the neighbor's daughter. I was like, oh, you trifling like that. I was like, you throwing shit on other people's kids. I was like, I know who your daughter is, bro. You not getting ready to say that was somebody else's kid, nigga. Mind you, all she had to say was, I'm sorry, we'll have it moved. You telling me you not even sorry, but you going and then I gotta wait 2 weeks for the shit to get moved. You got me fucked up. I was like, this shit need to be moved, bro. So then she starts so when I saw she was trying to gaslight me and shit, I go in the house. I was just like, man, I was like, last thing I was like, you need to get this up out of our yard because I gotta cut the grass. I go in the house. I'm in the house for like 2 minutes. I hear Christy still out there going. I'm like, what? I don't even understand what the argument's about. Bitch, y'all dead ass wrong. This bitch gonna tell Christy was like, well, I'm gonna let my cousins and my husband know about this when I talk to them. First of all, hit the like button or get out. Secondly, what the fuck you mean? So Christy was like, are you threatening my husband? Which, yeah, that nigga, that's a threat. You threatening me. You gonna turn around and say some shit like you let niggas know and all this other shit. Like, that's part of I'm live kind of right now to make Christy feel better. Christy going to get football. Cause like I'm God's son. That's not the plan. I'm part of God's plan. And I didn't do anything. I didn't do a damn thing. So I was like, because Chrissy, like, Oklahoma, firearms, all this shit. I was like, nigga would have shoot me over the trees, nigga. It's not gonna turn out the way you want. And her husband a punk. I know that nigga don't want no fucking smoke with me. Like, I was like, bitch, you want to go viral? Like, I can make that happen. Like, I can make one of them videos right now that I could have literally, if I'd have just turned my phone on, we would have one of them viral moments. It'd have been viral. It would have been spread. Chrissy's like, you ain't gonna be threatening my husband, nigga. I was like, yeah, bitch. You tell her. Shout out to my wife, bro. My wife held me the fuck down, nigga. She like, nigga, she was Christy said, nah, you ain't gotta tell them. She said, man, you can handle this right now. Cause she was walking up on me. That's why I walked away when she was trying to like close space on me. And I'm like, bitch, no, I'm not even gonna let you walk up on me like that. She saw Christy, she stopped walking. She got kind of over here, she stopped walking. And Christy just like you not getting ready to motherfucking threaten my husband. Like if there, you ain't gotta wait for your husband to come home. Me and you can like handle shit right now. You know what I mean? So I'm like, Christy, there ain't no argument to be had. The shit's in our yard. Get it out of our yard. I was like, don't be bringing up the cats or anything, bro. Mind you, the cat. Why would the cats be over? The cats don't go over there. She don't like cats. And then when she tried to lie on the neighbor's kid, mind you, me and Christy got like a really good relationship with the neighbors she's talking about. And she don't know that they always talking about how they don't like her. so to even lie on this kid, I knew what Christy was gonna do immediately. Christy go text and be like, yeah, nigga, they lying on your kid. so So then she's sitting there. She's like, "Well, I'm letting people know because you don't be running up on me." I was like, "Ain't nobody run up on you." I walked away from you. I was like, "Look, I know how you trying to frame this shit. You're not gonna frame this shit like I was coming up on you and some shit like that, nigga." Like the bitch was on some full Karen shit. She was literally gonna try to get somebody to come over and crash out on me, bro. Which I don't think. I'll show you the results of what's happening. She want to act like she was gonna crash the fuck out. I was like, nigga, you can threaten all that crash out shit all you want, nigga. I'm not the one. I got shit to lose. Y'all niggas don't. Apparently, anybody getting ready to crash out with some shit like this. So they got oh shit. Hold on. So a lot of it's gone now. They're in shifts because it was clearly that she didn't take. It's clear they didn't use like, which is okay. They didn't use like a professional tree trimming people, because them motherfuckers they be having the chipper with them, and so when they be having the wood chipper shit, they do the shit on site. I'm like, she told them to sit it there. That's the part I was mad about. She told them to sit it there, and she just thought we weren't gonna say shit. She thought we weren't gonna say shit. Which I would like. That's the type of shit you gotta come talk to somebody. That shit was all in our fucking. I couldn't believe it, bro. And because I was just gonna move it myself. That's the type of shit I was on. I went and grabbed my heavy duty gloves. I went and put my gloves on. I go to move the shit, and it's like a whole ass tree, bro. It ain't just like a bunch of branches. It looks like it on the top, but once you get up under it, it's whole ass fucking. They chopped the fuck out of whatever tree it was. Which okay, they do that. But then gonna try to tell me I gotta wait for 2 weeks before that shit get up out of my yard. The grass will be dead. Like to let that shit sit there for 2 weeks, that grass and shit will be dead. Which they knew. She did this shit on purpose. She did this shit on purpose, and then the bitch try to act like Christy was like, yeah, if her husband come over here, I'm telling him how she always be fucking with other niggas. She was like, she thinks she's slick. She was like, apparently that nigga she be fucking around with a bunch of other niggas and shit, be leaving the kids at the house and all types of shit. I don't even be paying attention to shit like that. Christy do. Nigga, Christy was like, yeah, she was like, I'm definitely gonna plant that seed, nigga. I said, Christy, we can't be like that, bro. I'm doing it. So they come over here, I'm doing it, nigga. I said, just for the record, I said we can't do it. I want that. I want that on the record, nigga. Oh, everything I love that has to be on the record, nigga. Christy was like, nigga, I'm telling her, and she said Christy has said this before too. Christy Ben said it because I told her she was like, I was like, man, her husband rude as shit. Like Since they moved over here, I used to wave everything. They wouldn't even fucking speak to me, nigga. They wouldn't even say shit. They wouldn't wave or nothing. So I was just like, all right. And so, so I wasn't even, I told Chrissy that she was like, she probably think he was like, she was like, her husband probably don't like you because she think that he think you fucking her. I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like that bitch try to, bro. I couldn't believe she tried to gaslight me like that, bro. And then try to act like I was trying to fight her or some shit. Like, nigga, like, I ain't call her a bitch, nothing. I wasn't rude, nothing. I'm just like, bro, you gotta get these trees out of you can't just and the reason I knew I had to say something to them is they not the type of neighbors. They the type of neighbors where if you don't say something to them, they'll act like it ain't a problem. Cause I told Chrissy, I was like, I know. Cause Chrissy tried getting the benefit of the doubt at first until she went out there and really saw it. I was like, Chrissy, they set that shit there so it wouldn't sit in their yard. I was like, I'm not, no, you're not sitting this shit in our yard. She was like, well, well, the tree people did that. I was like, but that's your responsibility to make sure they put it where they supposed to. Then she was like, cause then Christy, cause I was like, what's takes all? She was like, well, she was like her son. She gonna have her son do it when he get home and move the shit. But then she turned around and was like, she's calling her cousins and all of this stuff to let them know what's going on with me or whatever. Like, this bitch flat out threatened me, nigga. Like, I don't, you're not gonna be threatening me. Like I told Chris, I was like, what they gonna do? They ain't gonna do shit to me. I'm God's son. I will go right outside and you ain't gonna do shit to me. And I was like, if y'all niggas want to try it, nigga, y'all niggas will be sitting in county tonight. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I'm not a 12 calling nigga. But I have to in this situation is either call 12 or fight. And I'm in federal litigation and I'm a public figure. I don't have time to be catching fades with nobody. And like I told Chrissy, I was like, I know her husband a punk because of how she act. Then because Chrissy was like, because then she started trying to turn back up a bit. Chrissy's like, Shay, go in the house. Shay, just please let me handle this. Shit, Chrissy turned. She turned and was like this. Just go in the house. Let me handle this. If her husband's come out here, you ain't gonna want me to say shit to him. Just go in the house. Let me handle it. I ignored the shit out of Chrissy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause what I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna let no bitch think that she could tell my mama on me. Like, my mama can't make me shut up, nigga. I'm the man of this fucking house, nigga. I'm the man of this house. So I can't no ain't no I ain't no you think she gonna shush me in the house. And Christy, I know what she was on. That's why I did take an extra step back because I understand what Christy's on. Like, because she was trying to play some racist Karen shit. Because that's when I was like, "You not getting ready to act like I did. I didn't run up on you and don't be coming at me. Wasn't nobody coming at you, nigga. Like I'm way over here. I don't walk that far away from you. Wow, you saying I'm coming up on you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to be on some Aaron the plumber shit. And I just so you know, Aaron the plumber from what she said, Aaron the plumber would have been sitting outside waiting for her husband to get home to catch the fade. He'd have been sitting outside with no shirt on waiting. He'd have been sitting outside with no motherfucking shirt on waiting. I couldn't even believe that shit. And then she tried to flex on Christy where it was like, yeah, well, we got the money to pay for the fine. And well, then why ain't you put it in your yard then? You mean you got the money to pay for the fine, but you ain't got the money to like live? Because they the type where they need to be on some acreage. Have you ever seen somebody that live on like a big property, like maybe an acre worth of shit or whatever, but it's shit everywhere? That would be them. I had to literally have football shoo her daughter off the porch one night. Then the one night it was thunderstorming. I just so happened to look out on the porch just checking on the kiddies because it's a full cover porch, so they just be when it's thunderstorming, they just out there, right? I opened the door, nigga. I was in my drawers too. I had to go put some fucking pants on. Oh yeah, nigga, I'm that type of neighbor. I will open the door in my drawers. I don't give a fuck, nigga. What? I'm gonna be scared? Ain't none of these bitches gonna want me? I want y'all hoes to not want me. Yeah, I'll open the door with no shirt on in my fucking drawers. Sure will. Especially in a thunderstorm, because you can't see unless you up on the porch. So you couldn't see me like anyway. Nigga, I had to put some shit on. I was like, what are you doing out here? It's like 8:30 at night. Her daughter's only like 9 or 10. 9 or 10 year old on your imagine you got a random 9 or 10 year old on your porch at 8:30 at night in a thunderstorm. I was like, what are you doing out here? She was like, I'm trying to save these cats. I said, they don't need saving. Please. I said, please leave the cats alone. They're fine. Gone. But that bitch go tell me she know it wasn't her daughter. It was the neighbor's daughter. Bitch, I know who your daughter is. That fucking Karen bitch tried to gaslight me, nigga. I wasn't going, nigga. Then she wanted to try to turn up on Chrissy, and I was just like, yeah, you don't let that innocent look on Chrissy's face fool you. She will turn up, nigga. That's why I went back outside. How can you call these cats stray when they live over here? They literally live here. We got two that live in the backyard, Whiskey and Marie, aka Swirly Jr. Then out front, we got Crazy Cat, Ice, and the five kittens. They never leave the yard. They never leave the yard. The kittens migrated from the garage to the front porch. That's it. But what the fuck's this got to do with all these trees in my yard? Get these fucking trees out of the yard. What's wrong with y'all? Just rude, bro. How they gonna get the chance to poison them? I mean, they didn't they would have to get the chance to poison them. They don't have the chance. And then because Christy said when she hit the other neighbor on the other side, her that Christy's cool with, she said, she was like, oh, that shit's all our fault. I'm like, what you mean it was out all y'all fault? What did y'all do? She was like, yeah, what happened was the trees were hanging over into the other yard and sapping up their cars. So her husband went over there just a couple days ago, was like, we kind of need y'all to do something about the trees because they're just hanging over, sapping up the yard. So they get the trees cut down to keep from sapping in their yard, and then put all the trees that they don't cut down in our yard. Like, bruh. First of all, like the whole most of the shit's on her camera anyway. Like, and the fact that I saw them out there getting this shit up in the sun and shit, I know that her husband probably told her to shut the fuck up. Because I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have said nothing in front of nobody, no shit, but I told Christy, like, if let's say I was gone to work or wherever the fuck I'm going to, let's say I was gone and Christy told me, like, oh, we got into it I got into it with the neighbors over the trees out there. Like, what happened? Christy showed me that picture. I'd have told Christy, why the fuck would you let them put them damn trees in their yard, bro? We can't leave that shit there. We gotta get that shit up. It's clearly what the husband said. Cause like within 20 minutes of the shit, somebody pulled up in the truck and they've come twice. It's like 3 truckloads worth of shit. They've already taken one, came back, and they've gone taking another load. I was like, and I don't have no problem with you having somebody, whatever, but you can't, Christy, and you know how we are. We law-abiding citizens, so you know what the first thing we like to do: look up the law. Look up the law. Y'all can't have the shit out there for 2 weeks, which we already knew. And you sure shit not gonna have the shit? All of that shit, the grass would have been dead. It'd have just been a bald spot in our yard. Y'all know this. I don't have anybody who live anywhere. If you sit something in the fucking grass on top of the grass for like 2 weeks like that, the grass is gonna be bald. It's gonna be a fucking bald spot wherever it's at. I don't hate anybody. You shouldn't hate Karens. Don't hate them. You should love everybody, and I mean that seriously. And like I told Christy, I was like, because me and Christy got a good laugh. I was like, I don't even be with all of that. I was like, I get all of that off at work. I was like, I'm lucky enough I have a job where I get to cuss people the fuck out at work and it's celebrated. Chrissy was like, "Yeah, I can't do that shit at my job. I just have to kind of just hang up the phone or some shit." I was like, "Right." I was like, "So I gets that part of my life off. Like, I could just motherfucker. Thank you, J Rock." And that was my whole thing was they gonna ticket me for that shit. I was like, if they come through here and they see that shit, they would have ticketed us because ain't no way they'd have thought it was them. They broke the. We had a branch on our tree. Her daughter broke the branch off. Christy's like, I'll give that they probably didn't know that. I was like, yeah, sure they didn't. I told Christy, I was like, yeah, your answer is the odds on favorite, but I would bet the other way because I know how they are. Christy going to go get football. I went live to make her feel better because she was, Christy was almost kind of like, worried about me staying here with with them going to get football and maybe some shit to try to pop off. Like, nigga, I'm Godson. I'm not in fear of anything. Uh, bro, she tried a nigga. She tried a nigga though. I wasn't going. I refused because I'm like, this is like, what the fuck are you doing? Get the shit out of my yard. I'm like, I'm trying to get the grass cut before it rain, and this is the bullshit you want. Move this shit. It was just it was mind you, that's the most conversation I've had with that lady at all. She has not been interested in speaking or anything. Like she clearly don't know who I am or what I do because if she did, like most people when you know what you do and they have a inkling. That's why certain people that really want to say some shit, some people like off air that may have had issue with me or shit, they won't ever say nothing, and definitely not publicly, because they know I'll turn this camera on, I'll flash on that ass real quick, because that shit matters to y'all. That shit matters to y'all more than real life. This bitch gonna tell me I gotta wait for 2 weeks for y'all to get this shit out of my yard. Then gonna lie. It's on the property line. I know what the property line is. That is our yard. Meanwhile, this is shit. I don't like saying these type of things, but I will in defense of myself when it's necessary. When I go outside and cut the grass, I'm cool. I like if they like their kids will be out there eating popsicles or whatever, all types of shit. They'll leave the trash in our yard. I don't even say nothing. I'll just come in and complain to Christy. Like a normal person. Man, I'm tired of leaving shit in the yard. Their trash cans are right there on the side of the house. If I'm cutting on the side of the house and I see one of the kids have been lazy, like taking out the trash and some stuff is falling on the side and shit, I literally will just pick it up and put it in the trash can for them. I won't say shit. And this is for people that ain't won't even speak to me. So I used to not be so patient. That's why God showed me it's better to be patient. I don't want to come across no perfect human, and I got shit to work on and whatnot still too. So I don't want it to come across as like I'm some perfect nigga because I'm anything but. But I've come a long way on that shit, and I got too much to lose. I got a federal fucking lawsuit, and I got this channel. This like these are two big ass things that this bitch could sit here and call the police and said. That's why I walked away from her. I could tell the energy she had. I was like, you're not getting ready to try to call nobody and say I did shit to you. You're not doing it. I literally just watched a video about some shit like that yesterday where I was like, this is why. No, I I saw somebody on the panel say this, and I agreed 1,000%. The nigga was like, I'm not arguing with no bitch. I ain't doing no going back and forth with no bitch outside of my wife. And that's how I carry myself. Like, I'm not getting ready to argue with you the same way I would maybe argue with Christy. That's my wife. You don't. I don't even have time. I turned my back and walked away from her. Like, who do you think you talking to? I did say shit. I was like, you need to get this shit out of our yard. And I said that shit when she tried to be like, saying something about the cats or whatever. Like, bro, you try to do anything to them cats, nigga, it's gonna be turn up city, bro. It's gonna be turning up sick. Well, I'll make sure my daughter's not in your yard. Well, you should have been done that. How the fuck is a 10, 11-year old outside after dark in the middle of a thunderstorm on somebody else's porch? Like, you know the type of whooping I'd have got at 10 or 11 for being outside past dark on somebody else's porch? It was it was a bit much. It was a bit much. And so I told Chris I'll be live. So that way if they roll up while I'm live, you going we all gonna see. I wasn't even gonna trip. Even when she said that, I just asked when it would be moved because I'm like, trying to figure out how I'm gonna plan this out. Nigga, she said May 19th. I said, you lost your fucking mind, nigga. You lost your mind. You think I'm letting that shit sit in my yard for 2 weeks, nigga? You getting that shit up now. Cause she tried to blame the tree people, and I was like, well, you need to call them back and tell them that they put it in the wrong space. She told them to put it there. She thought we wasn't gonna say nothing because we don't say much of shit when they do any of the asshole shit. Then come to find out that the neighbor on the other side was like, yeah, she had to call some people to do it because every time they got to try to fix something or do anything, they borrowing our tools. What? What? So like me and the neighbor on the other side, the side where I was like, damn, y'all stand out where I was just fucking with them, like talk a little shit. Them niggas is cool. I ain't got no beef with them. Outside they dogs barking, but that's dogs. Dogs be doing that. Yeah, that's exactly what she wanted, Kendra. She didn't want her grass to die. It was clear as day. Cause I look over to her yard, I'm like, they had a mattress out there waiting for heavy trash. Like I've seen them for heavy trash. Like I told Christy, I was like, Christy, every time heavy trash is and they've had something, they've never sat anything right there. They don't sit their trash cans right there. Nothing. They did that shit on purpose. Because the property line where it is like her shit right there, the strip is, you know how small the strip is. When I cut the grass, I basically just cut it. Because the dude with the ride mower next door on the other side of us, he cuts like right on that side for us. And then I'll get in between the fence for him because he be on the ride mower and then it's like that sliver of the fence. I cuts that for them. Like, why can't we just be normal fucking I can't, bro. I used to not understand why people lived out in the country with acres away from people. The closest neighbor be like half a mile away or some shit. I understand it now. I understand it thoroughly. I get it. I get it. Oh, Christy, hey, Clee, Christy already said don't cut that strip no more. Christy, she done got Christy in full petty mode, nigga. Christy is full petty, nigga. Full petty Riley. Right now. Christy is on it, nigga. Petty Riley. And I can't even say shit. I can't even get at Christy like for real. Like the bitch threatened me, bro. The bitch straight up threatened me. She straight up threatened me. That was outrageous. The fuck you threatening me for? Don't threaten me. I ain't did shit to you. It's like you didn't say nothing to us. Like, let's say I'd have had to do some shit like that. I'd have had to go to the neighbors and say something. You can't just leave that type of shit in somebody's yard like that. Cause she lucky I'm in nap. Or I'm not in nap. Had you threatened me like that nap, nigga, there would have been no police being called. You tell me that you calling cousins and shit. Okay, let's have a duel then. Let's call Cousins. Let's see who Cousins get here first, and let's see who Cousins is really about that action. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad I'm a changed man. I'm glad moments like these. I'll be glad I'm not at home. No, I could. I can't live with no HOA. No way. I can't live nowhere with somebody trying to tell me how I got to keep my house for you for their benefit. Fuck you. There ain't no HOA over here. Good. But the thing is there's still city ordinances and shit. So for example, like if I want to, so I asked Christy because I was like, I'm gonna set up a table this summer at some point and sell some of my cheap cars. And uh I got to get a license to have a yard sale. It's only like $4 or some shit. But like where I stay, then it's not HOA. It's just the city ordinance. I got to go to the city building and get a fucking license to have a yard sale, and it's like $4 a year. They just found a way to use bureaucracy to steal money. But that's another story for another day. So like, but outside of that, like, I don't know. Maybe they won't come trip. I don't even care about them coming to trip because had they came with any talking about any type of ticket, I'd have sent them next door. But we rent too. We don't own this house. So like, if the motherfuckers that and they have before, they have when our lawnmower was messed up, they came through one time and was like, y'all gotta get that grass cut. Cool. I don't want them to come through and be like, you need to get all them sticks out of the yard. Well, nigga, first of all, we got one small tree in the front. We ain't even got no tree in the back. We got one little small tree in the front of our yard. That's it. It's the gaslighting I wasn't with. Blaming the cats and trying to act like I was trying to be aggressive with you. I was like, oh, you trying to do the angry black man bit. Yeah, I ain't going. You thought I was going for you thought you was gonna do the angry black man bit on me? Yeah, no, no, no good. They tried to do I'm not bullshitting. They tried to hit me with angry black man. I was like, you can't get me angry. I was like, I went in the house. I literally walked. It was like Christy was talking. I walked in the house. The only reason I went back out there is because I'm sitting here like, wait, y'all still talking? What the fuck is the conversation? Ain't no conversation, bitch. Y'all moving this shit. End of story. You trying to be on some shit where you trying to act like you not gonna move it. I gotta wait 2 weeks and scary black man, you're a nigger, you coming up on me. And this is me talking, bro. Everybody know me, no, bro. I am part of what I gotta talk about tonight is y'all niggas, y'all so racist, y'all be sounding goofy sometimes. Cause Monique then came out and was like, see, I told Shannon to stop fucking with them white bitches. I was like, so you wanted him to be choking a 19-year-old black chick. That would have turned out better. The amount of niggas is like, this shit would have been better if Shannon was choking out a 19-year-old black girl. That shit funny to me. Cause I don't even think y'all know what y'all saying. Shay, I'm a scary white woman. Shit, that's how she was. But she wasn't being. She was being confrontational, and then try to be like, I can't. I've dealt with bitches like this before, where it's like you try to be confrontational, then you want to try to get some dude to crash out and throw his life away. Because I was like, if her husband come over here, I'm not gonna take that as a direct like. I'm not gonna be like, oh, that nigga over here open the door, firing off on that nigga. I know you don't. I know you are. Like I wouldn't go like her husband come knock on the door. I'm not gonna open the door and be like, nigga, what the fuck you want? The what you want to start some shit, nigga? No, I'll talk to him. If he want to turn up, all right then. That's on you. I ain't worried. I was like, but apparently her husband or had a cooler head. Either that or she was balking and just talk. But I think it was more her husband because the same situation where I'm just looking at I'd have been looking at, and Christy would have never done no shit like this. But I'd have been looking at Christy like, Christy, you can't just leave that shit right there, bruh. You can't just leave that shit right there. Why would you have them put that in their yard like that? Which is what I think her husband more than likely said and did to her. Cause I was floored. I looked out that window. I said, "What is all this shit?" Chrissy's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Come here." Chrissy was like, "Oh hell no!" When Chrissy hits that, that's her trademark. Oh hell no. Well, I'm sorry. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. That's Christy shit. My shit is the fuck. I looked out the window like the fuck. She was like, "What?" I was like, "Look at all this shit." Cause I wasn't even expecting it. I'm opening the window to look at trying to gauge the front yard, nigga. I'm trying to gauge the front yard, nigga. I see all that shit in the yard. I was floored, nigga. And I'm like, I'm not getting ready to motherfucking. I was just gonna leave a note, but Chrissy said they was there, so all right, I rang the doorbell, nigga. And then the way she tried to talk to me through the doorbell, I was just like, bitch, like you know it's me. What? I'm about to do something to you. You can't open the door because I'm gonna do something. She didn't even look. She's like, it's not in your yard. That's when I knew it was going left. When I said it to her calm, I expected her to go, man, I'm so sorry. We'll get that out of your yard. That's our fault. You know what I said? All right, that's what's up. Don't even trip. I appreciate it. And I would have said thank you. That bitch tried to gaslight me, blame the cats, blame the neighbor's kid, threaten me with her cousins and her husband. Is that a threat? Like full on Frenchie, nigga. I ain't never, in all these years, what? I'm getting ready to be 43. I ain't never had nothing like that happen with a neighbor. I've had neighbors I was cool with. I've had neighbors that we really didn't speak or nothing, but it was just, it wasn't like that. They rude as fuck though. You know it's bad when the neighbors on both sides don't like you. Cause when she first moved over here, this is when I knew I wasn't gonna be able to fuck with her. Cause Weebit was here like 2 years before they moved here. This is when I knew I couldn't fuck when I wasn't even gonna try to fuck with her. I still was trying to wave and be nice, but like as far as like try to be friendly with them, no. She said two things. I was like, this hoe's crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm lying. The first thing she was saying was like, yeah, I see all these. She was like, I see these cats. I was like, yeah. Or me and Chrissy just basically like, yeah, whatever. Because we thought she was like a cat person. Because the lady on the other side that Christy's cool with, they hold the cats. They hold some cats too. So like Swirly used to go between us and them. And so she was like, well, if you stop feeding them, they'll stop coming around. I just kind of looked at Christy just like, she was like, yeah, my husband doesn't really like the cats or whatever. So, she made some type of, I forget exactly what she said, but she made some type of remark almost like, are the cats going to be okay type of shit. Christy was like, and that's what Christy said. Well, if anything happens to them cats, we're going to have a problem. If anything happens to them cats, we're going to have a problem. I was like, yeah, I'm with that. Um, and so then she said she homeschools her kids. That's not a big problem. I guarantee if I gave you 100 guesses, you won't guess why. I hope you sit down when you hear this. I've had that happen before too, Uncle. I've had a situation where I was cool with all the white people on the block and the niggas next door be acting bougie. I've had that happen. You know why this lady homeschools her kids? Because she heard, look me in my eyes, nigga. She heard that kids are in school using litter boxes instead of the bathroom. She heard that kids are in school using litter boxes instead of the bathroom. I swear on my life. I swear on my life. I was like, this bitch crazy than a motherfucker, nigga. As soon as Chrissy came in there, I was like, man, that bitch next door crazy than a motherfucker, nigga. I said, nigga, what? I think Christy looked it up, and I think it was like some type of weird ass Facebook post that was like clearly fake or some shit. I don't remember. I gotta ask Christy when she get home. The bitch said, the bitch said that's immediately what I thought, Scott. The bitch said the kids are in school using litter boxes instead of the bathroom. That's why she homeschool her kids, and I was like, I couldn't even. That's when I knew. When I heard that was you want to talk about a lasting first impression? That was lasting. That was a lasting first impression. Kids in school using litter boxes. Learn something new every day. Yeah, but that's the thing though. If it was like LA, you know why LA don't be having a lot of problems like that though on some real shit? There's gates around everybody's yard. It's very rare you see in LA people not have a gate around their house. A fence, gate, something. It's extremely common. Hey buddy, what's wrong?
I went inside.
You went inside.
Yeah.
What mommy told you come inside?
Yeah. He's not coming.
She'll be in a second. Yeah, kids apparent or kids in school using. You want to say hi?
Uh-huh. Hi. 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 I wouldn't know who she is.
Yeah, that's them talk.
I just what she is.
Well, hello. I am live, but how's school?
Come talk to her. Come.
Your mom's ready to catch the fade.
She told me.
He was mad. He's like, I'm live, so don't.
I have the glasses.
So you know.
These are glasses.
They took another load away.
I was about to catch anything. Bitch, you know I got that army of cats.
Ice would have
That's
definitely
all I
rolled
had
up.
to do was
I've seen Ice in protective mode. Ice tried to protect me from that one cat, and I was like, bro, I got it, bro. Yeah, Ice is definitely protective. Everybody said hi, Shay Jr.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
I'm taking the stuff up to mom. It got there today.
Oh, good. Good.
We have this.
Man, it took a little longer than I thought.
And it usually takes a week from here to there.
But it was sent as a package and with a track. I'm gonna look at the track and see why it took so long. That like the way I sent it, it should only took 2 or 3 days max. But maybe it got caught on Friday. When did I take it?
4:30.
I'm sorry.
This is about the normal standard time that it takes. Sometimes longer.
What do you mean the Christie There is no Christie replay, nigga. Christie was about to catch the fade and she didn't. I told you she hit you with the trademark. I told him that you hit the trademark. Oh hell no. I don't even know if she knows she be saying that when she be ready to get turned for real. Oh hell no. That's Christie's thing. Me, I'm more like, man, fuck that shit. They got me fucked. Like mine, she got just kind of a line. I got a few things I gotta get off. The fuck is the initial shit. Then I gotta be man, y'all got me fucked up. I ain't going for that shit. I got a whole spiel of shit I gotta say. I I got a whole Chrissy. Oh hell no. I did tell him, Chris, that was defending your husband is sexy. I ain't gonna lie. Are you threatening my husband? Yeah.
I said, are you threatening my husband with the use of your husband? Like,
Yeah.
we can end it right now, you and I. No need to get the men involved.
I was like, what, nigga, what? I think she told her. I truly think she told her husband. Her husband was like, nigga, you can't leave that shit right there. Cause I'd have easily told you that if I'm refereeing the shit like with nobody else around, you just on the phone, be like, Chrissy, you can't leave that shit there.
I would never fight to the death over being wrong.
I also told everybody that. I was like, while I say this, I couldn't see a scenario where Christy would have called and said Christy would have been more likely to tell me not to put it there than it would have been her that did it.
Well, I told girl, I said, I would be angry with your tree people. That's who you need to be calling yelling at, not me.
The fact that she didn't even want to put that, she was just trying to blanketly put it on them, that let me know that you told them to put that shit there, bro.
She did, because she let it up when she said they asked what the property line was. And she was like, right here.
Cap. That's cap.
So they didn't listen to you then.
Exactly. That's why I told her, I was like, well, that's still your responsibility because you were in charge of this. You but my thing is, I don't believe that because if I was ain't no tree person saying that. They're gonna put it right in front of your shit. They're not even gonna play that game. And there's no way they thought it was on the property. Like, no, she's lying. She told them to put it there.
All you gotta do is put your head up and you see the property line because of the fencing. Whatever.
You want me to believe you balling so tough that you ain't worried about paying for a fine, but you couldn't even get tree people that was just gonna cut the tree up on site. I've seen it in the neighborhood several times where motherfuckers have the tree people out there and they have the fucking trailer with the tree chipper on the back of it.
Or a trailer that they load
Yep.
and go dump.
Yep.
Hence, when I passed on the way to pick her up, I passed one filled with stuff in the back. I'm like, well, that ain't who they used.
Right. Yeah, just throw it in there. Bro, I'm not going to say that she definitely did, but she strikes me as the type of just throw it in their yard. Just throw it in their
She
yard.
was like, it's just a couple leaves.
No, it's not.
He's blowing it way out of proportion.
I didn't even blow it out of proportion. You ain't seen it out of proportion. I didn't even, bro, she ain't seen it out of proportion.
Leaves. It's literal branches thicker than my arm.
If it was a couple of leaves, I wouldn't even ring on the doorbell because I tried to move the shit myself until I went over there and saw that, holy shit, this is a whole tree right here, bro.
And it's a maple.
Yeah, sappy ass maple tree. Talk about how I did, bro. All I was on today is trying to celebrate Game 7. I was laying in the bed watching Game 7 highlights and realized that I probably should try to cut the shit because it's gonna rain for the next few days. But then you try to turn. So now I gotta just be the good neighbor and just wait until y'all finish because I don't even want to go outside and you feel like that's me antagonizing. So then you'll be mad if I'm cutting it because nigga, I don't care. I could cut the grass tonight. I just don't out of just not being rude. It was a fun day had so far. We'll just say that. But shout out to Wardell Stephen Curry Jr. Me, I was almost something that the Beat Squad was gonna have to put in the back cave. Just so y'all know, the Beat Squad be putting all types of shit like that in the back cave. Neighbors getting in fist fights and all types of shit. The amount of shit they'll put that I can't like actually put on the air, that shit, and I be mad too. Like I low key need to start making like some Patreon videos or whatever for some of that shit. Cause some YouTubers clap that shit immediately. Did I call for a line location? Nah, I didn't go. It was so egregious. There's no need. You see what I'm saying, Raging? The shit was so egregious. There was no motherfucking need. There was no need. It was egregious. That's why I was like, "What are you arguing?" That's why I even came back outside. I was like, "Chrissy, there's no argument. I don't know what the argument is. Get this shit up."
There wasn't. I had got her to. She was getting it up. She was like, her son got off at 5, and then she's like, they had some cousins coming over too, and then she turned all threatening. So I was like, no, you ain't gonna sneak threaten me.
Yeah, don't get your husband fucked up, nigga. What? First of all, I don't know why people take it lightly when I tell them I'm God's son. I am God's son, and I'm following God's plan, and I'm not getting ready to be taking down sucker shit when I didn't do nothing. I can be taking down some sucker shit, but I have to really put myself in that position. But as far as you just thinking you going, you getting ready to do something to me because I said something to you about some shit you actually did, I don't ever worry about that.
She kept just saying, coming at me.
Yeah, she was like, well, he's coming at me. I was like, how am I coming at you when I walked away from you? I walked all the way from you and then went in the house. Yes, me. She was Karen versus Christy. Christy won. We still undefeated against Karens. Like, trust me, I've checked Karens long before they were called Karens. Like, I'm just not going for that. Cause that's why I commended the lady that ran into the car. Cause had she acted like that bitch, I'm like, so you want to get the insurance companies involved? So you want to get the felt you was talking that type of shit. So you want to file insurance claims. So you want me to get out and
I
blame
would
you
just
for
stop her.
everything?
I'm like, it's all right. I got it on camera.
Right, like straight up, like okay, like
I
yeah,
stop talking.
like yeah, like just so you know, while you doing all this, I'm live on the air. I had my phone in my pocket too. Like me going live on YouTube, like if I really felt some shit, it would have took me 15 seconds. She'd have just been sitting there, and she'd have thought I was texting somebody on my phone, and then I just turn the phone sideways.
Did you see the message I sent you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
I was like, I
you don't want no
even
smoke.
do that.
You don't want no smoke. You shouldn't want no smoke. Just say you. That be the y'all look.
She might have at one point said that to me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, she ain't say it to me.
I know she was trying, and then she got all like weird. So I'm like,
Because she
now
don't
we
like
got a
niggas.
problem again.
She don't like niggas. And this is me saying it. I'm just not the guy to. I don't be blaming white people. White people don't have the type of control over me. But and that's what that shit was. And I said this shit long before today. And that's why I was like, oh, she could kind of apologize to Christy, but me, he's coming at me. No, the fuck I ain't, bitch. Like, my wife know me better than that anyway. It ain't like did you come at her? Did you go at her? Like, she know, like, it's me.
I'm going at you.
Right. This is me talking. Like, I ain't up for all that. Now, if she want to come in the chat, I'll call her all types of bitches. If she want to hop on the live, and she want to be called a bitch, just hop in the live. Even if I told her to say it right now, please, she ain't gonna say it like she say it, because it's a very natural reaction.
Hell no.
Yeah, that's close. That's close to it. That's
And
definitely
if
it.
I'm real mad, it's a nah.
Oh hell no. Mm.
Okay. You're not gonna outright me.
Yeah, I got WPS powers. Don't get it twisted just because I'm black. I got WPS powers too, bitch.
I came out the fucking door and she stopped.
She was trying. That's why I was coming close to the house. She tried to make a scene where I'm like, you want somebody to look out the window and be like, this nigger's attacking you? Like, you'll never get that with me. I always
Turn the
assume I'm
hose
on
me
camera.
like a cat.
I will always assume I'm on camera before I let any of that demon time shit fluctuate in my life. Cause see, I know who sent you. The devil sent you. Period.
And the other poor neighbors like it's my husband's fault.
Yes. No, it's their fault. tree sapping all on people's shit and whatnot. Like, don't nobody want to deal with that.
Hey, guys!
They released Justin Tucker.
Guys,
Oh
guys.
boy, he did it. I'm gonna have to talk about Justin Tucker a bit tonight.
Guys, my door is gonna have to shut. It's Sissy's door.
Yeah, leave the doors alone.
Yeah,
please,
don't
okay?
touch doors. I don't want to have to give you a whoop while I'm on the air. You gonna get it? So
We're just gonna yell out there, you're done.
you're done. Yeah, he thinks that's the funniest shit ever. You're done. I was like, bro, you're not gonna sit here and make fun of that like I'm not sitting here. You're done. I will be early tonight because I got an appointment in the morning that I gotta be at. So I'm going early tonight. I'm early now. That was an experience for no reason. Where I'm just like, this should have been a 30-second conversation of my bad. I'll have the shit moved later. Bad. That's all. Just for the record, that's all that needed to be said.
Well, we got there, and then she's backslid.
Cause I walk outside, she's like, "Oh hell no, this nigga's back outside. He probably has a gun." Yes, officer. There's a nigger with he has a hoodie, glasses. I think he's related to Trayvon
I
Martin.
was gonna say he's got an iced tea.
He appears to have
Tea.
Skittles and iced tea and an Arizona tea. I'm assuming he's related to Trayvon Martin, and if you know anything about Trayvon Martin, they hate white. Come quick. First of all, the fire trucks and shit have to come through here way more often than anybody else. Yeah, his hoodie says the real late night crew is probably some sort of gang.
Gang.
He has on gang color. He has a matching hat and hoodie, so those are probably gang color. As a matter of fact, I had on the Berg hoodie. I was cutting grass. I was gonna cut grass in that because it's kind of chilly. I can't use none of my real on-screen shirts. So I literally had on a hoodie with a big ass blue heart emoji on it. I mean, can I look any more non-threatening, bro? I'm not bullshitting. I had the 1999 hoodie on. I don't know how I can look any more non-threatening than wearing a hoodie with a blue emoji on. I had my headphones. I was just getting ready to turn Money Man on and cut the grass.
Well, just your being is threatening.
Yes,
when
it
I
is.
laid down the people with the Y and got them to admit to being utter racists.
Yes,
That
that
was
shit
one
was.
of my best moves.
When I was coaching one time, I would volunteer at the Y, and like this wasn't my first time. I've done it several seasons, but for some reason this season, the people at the Y were kept fucking with me. Like they was complaining about everything I did. Don't you know one of the things they complained about was I would make the kids run during basketball practice.
Literal complaint.
I said, what? I didn't even know what to say. I didn't even
And all
know.
the parents were like, please make our children run.
The parents loved me and Christy so much as the coaches of the team. The next season, the parents would sign their kids up. They had more people request to have their kids on my team than slots that were available.
Yeah, they were mad about that.
Like they had got so proven wrong. It was just like, well, we just feel like you're being too hard on the kid. And nigga, they were 10 and 11. Like I like I said, I've coached from ages 10 all the way up to professional, and I know what's supposed to be had for each person. Like, you know, I made captains and all these different things. Like they hated that shit, bro. They hated that shit for some reason. And Christy got them to admit that it was like because I'm black. Like, no, I'm not bullshit. Christy job mind tricked them niggas into admitting that they were racist. I had to give Christy credit. That was one of the greatest job mind tricks I'd ever seen. That's got to be WPS. That's the type of hidden WPS where you can get other white people to admit that they are
What
like,
did they do?
racist.
I
Like
thought they were saying.
Christy got these niggas to admit they was racist, nigga. That shit, I had to, she get props for that one. But I'm getting ready to get the fuck up out of here. My phone probably about to die shortly. Hold on, where's the charger at? Is it in there? Let me grab the charger for a second. Oh, we halfway there. Oh, yeah, I gotta listen to some white people shit tonight. I gotta bring out some white folk music, anything but Journey. There we go. Not the, not they called you the cracker. Kids called you the cracker whisperer.
I am not.
She jet out my trick. Them niggas that admit they was racist, bro. That shit was some of the funniest shit ever, bro. Mike, what is going on with your Ravens? Y'all niggas be on demon time. Bro, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of Monique. Cause that shit Monique said was, I'm sorry, that was some of the dumbest shit I ever heard. I told Shannon to stop messing with them white women. So you want him to choke out 19-year-old black girls. Because if he was messing with black girls, that's what he's doing. This whole thing where y'all trying to get me to believe that he's doing some stuff with a white girl he could never get a black girl to do. That's insane. Like, that's ridiculous. I'll never buy into that. You got that one.
Mommy.
Yeah, baby. How did it come out?
Yeah.
Be careful.
What you do? Who'd you take out? The fryer. Be careful. Don't take it out.
There you go, okay.
Love you.
So, I'm just happy that it didn't escalate into nothing serious. I'm glad that they are in process of picking it up. That's all you had to fucking do. But she's clearly, in my opinion, one of those types that she so don't want to be wrong and or confronted about being wrong. She's willing to start a whole war in the neighborhood that she wouldn't win. She could think we over here totally by ourselves, but she would find out like real quick. And I don't mean that in no type of violent way. Like, we got a whole ass police plug. Like, like I told them fuck 12, fuck SWAT, but y'all can come get them. That's what y'all supposed to do. Like, you're not gonna sit here and try to make it seem like I ain't got no smoke for you, lady. Who won't smoke with you? Not me. Did you check your town's Facebook group for what? Like, and I don't mean it like that. Like, what would I be checking for, Mish? Like, seriously. To check to see if she said something? I don't think she's that crazy. Christy, they thought I was making up the litter box shit.
I promise. I was like, well, I mean, kids pee in litter boxes in the classrooms. That's why she has to homeschool all her children.
You thought I made this shit up. And you thought I made it up.
I told her we'd be cool unless I found out she was trying to kill cats.
I told y'all, bro. Christy will see if she do make a post. Christy will see it because Christy and all of them joints. I don't use Facebook. I don't be on social media. I use it sparsely
Pretty sure she
for
doesn't even know
cards.
our names, but I know their names and have both their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
But she don't even know who we are.
Nigga, that motherfucker said the kids are using litter boxes at school, nigga.
And I laughed. I was really like laughing until I realized she was serious. I'm like, oh no.
Cause it started off cool. She was like, cause they said something about like Taylor Swift be worshiping the devil. I was like, oh, so we might be able to get along at least a little bit. And then it totally went downhill from there. Then it turned into, oh, y'all could be religious crazies. See, that's why people be thinking that about me when I say search. I'm not no religious crazy. I just will call out some shit that be on demon time. And I won't judge you for it. So I don't sit here and be like anybody like iPhone is a clear piece of the devil. And I've been saying this, but I won't turn around and be like, I can't be friends or talk to somebody who uses an iPhone, or I think I'm better than you because you use the iPhone and I don't. Like, that shit's weird. You're a weirdo. You acting like that, you're a total weirdo to me. If that happened to one of my neighbors, they would have posted that on Neighborhood Watch video of her stuff on your lawn. Like, she definitely got me on the ring camera. And she was talking to me, and it was echoing. I could tell she had the app on her phone, so when she was up, it was echoing, and I was just like, "Man, you see it's me, bro. Stop. You know who I am."
What's crazy is we just like waved at each other this morning when I was putting stuff in the trash can before they came.
I stopped waving. I waved so many times, and nobody would
She
wave
waved
back.
at me first, so I'm not gonna be.
Well, I seen them get wave at you and stuff. That's why I was like, are they racist? Because I was like, why are they waving? Why would they wave at you? But when it's me, I was like I even told Chris, I was like, I'm not no nigga just be coming over here, bro. I'm the husband. I'm not just like some boyfriend. I'm the husband. We married. We been married. These are my kids. I'm not playing stepdaddy. These is my fucking kids. Like, that's how they was treating me. Was like I'm some side nigga that just be sliding through, sliding through on some jump off shit. Cause you know us niggas.
That should be someone you should be more scared of, honestly. Some crazy person like that.
I'm just not the. I don't be wanting no smoke. Yeah, my name ain't Benson. My name ain't Tyrone or any of these other niggas. Yeah, I live here. I'm the man of the house. That's me. It was just one of the weirdest moments ever. Cause I was just like, I never expected her to like even remotely turn up over something that was clearly her fault.
I gave you warning of the crazy.
You did, but it happens. Don't get him started.
I already heard it.
This won't come out.
Oh, so you was making fun of it on the way home too? Good. That's why he dirtying up your clothes. I hope his hands are dirty.
Michael. Sit down.
But now that the whole family in here, I'm gonna let all of y'all in the family know. Next time, I'm just gonna sock her.
What the?
If I'd have hit her one time, she would have been slumped.
Just do my cat whistle.
Now her reach is longer than mine. She like 5'2" with like the reach of somebody like 6'3". Like I truly think that she could touch the ground with her knuckles just slightly bend. Like if she slightly bends her knees, she can touch the ground. So waving her arms. She got some long arms. Oh yeah, Kendra, full sucker punch. She would have never seen it coming. Damn, it'd have been quick too. That damn ring cam was there. Probably if they got video of me slumping some lady that appears to be white on a ring cam, I probably was gonna go sit down. Is Shay going live tonight? It'd have been 1 o'clock in the morning.
Not from home.
I think Shay's not going live. Yeah, Shay's sitting down. Hit somebody over a yard dispute.
I'm so busy in my book.
I see.
Oh my god. Look at this. So busy in your book.
But that's how she acted. That's what made me laugh kind of to myself. Is like, I'm walking away, but you trying to like turn up to make it seem like I'm trying to do something with you. Or I'm like, I'm walking away. Like, I'm not getting ready to turn up. I was like, look, the stuff got to get out of the yard. You can say whatever you want. That was basically how I was going back to the house. You can say whatever you got to say, but I need the stuff up. It's just what it is. So, you know, what you gonna do, I don't know. Kit Kat, what's happening? Appreciate you. We gonna have fun tonight. Ain't gonna be no drama. We gonna have fun tonight. Cause I gotta go make my intro. You know I'm excited to make my intro tonight. You know I'm excited to make my intro tonight. You know why? What was that, Clee? What was that, Clee? What'd you say, Clee? Dubs and 7.
We. It says Queen.
Say Clee,
Queen.
Dubs,
The
and 7.
7.
Yes, right.
7 weeks. I got my 7 weeks. I got 7.
Nah, you can't even don't put that shit in my chat. Unless you can show the rocket crashing. Unless you can show the rocket not lifting off, but going into the earth. That's the only way you can put the emoji in there. Put the emoji in there. Yeah, you can do something like that. That's better. Failure to launch. I blame all Rockets fans. All the Rockets fans started talking shit to me after Game 6. They hadn't really said nothing to me all series. I was like, damn, y'all forgot we got Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. Oh, and y'all forgot about Buddy Hield. Bad Gums Buddy fucked y'all up, bro. Shout out to Buddy Hield, man. I'm proud of Buddy.
Guys, just see.
Well, not you. I know
Guys,
you,
see
Buddy.
it from this.
You can come over here. I'm not passing you my phone. You can come over here.
I'm gonna have to get this whole phone.
You can come over here to see my phone, but I'm not giving you my phone. So, first thing I want y'all to do is make sure y'all thank God. Thank God for letting it be a way where I could just laugh about it with y'all. You showing them your sticker? You got it backwards. There you go. I ain't passing him my phone.
I'm not passing. He's passing over here. Passing over here. Stop it.
Here you go, Clay. Here's a better view. There you go, Clay. That's a clear shot. Because I know that instead of seeing Shay Jr., you would rather see that.
What day is that? What's her 6?
Selling that. Selling that. Obviously, you know we selling brownie. What, you telling me you would rather see Shay Jr. than look at this card of Steph Curry hitting 4,000 threes?
No, is that in your room?
I might have. Go ahead, look in there. I think I did.
You telling me you would rather see Shay Jr. instead? Hold on. Well, I'll give you this one. This one don't look better? You wouldn't rather see this than Shay Jr.? This seems better. This seems. You want to show him the egg? I guess. His Golden State egg.
I got it.
Yes, it's 2 Bronny James cards that I'm posting on eBay. Egg inside of the egg. Yeah, that's his all-time favorite toy.
Yeah, that's the only
eggs.
thing. The eggs.
Easter is literally his favorite holiday because of the eggs. I'm not joking. His sister, when she was that age, she used to walk around with golf balls. She liked golf balls. Him, it's eggs. Hey, you get him a Fabergé egg, that would be the worst investment the world has ever seen. See, that he's showing you eggs that survive. I've almost cut my foot wide open on egg shards. Yeah, getting him a Fabergé egg would be the worst investment the world has ever seen. Let me get one more like. Can I get one more like on the like button? Yeah, like 40.
Likes. More likes. 2 likes to eggs. 2 likes to eggs.
Your basketball egg, your baseball egg.
I got soccer
Bob, I'm
egg.
on the phone.
golden egg. What's the egg? Is that okay?
Egg inside the egg.
What's inside?
Kinder eggs. He got like my daughter, she like those. I got her one, and it had like a car in it that she made. Like it's in his Hot Wheels case, and he still plays with it. Love you too, Tommy. Get better, bro.
Thomas the Train. Like I have to watch
Gotta
that.
feel better, bro.
I feel better too. What to feel better is.
What time am I gonna come on the air tonight? I'm gonna actually shoot to get on the air before 10 o'clock Eastern. I'm gonna try to get on like 8:34, 8:44 Central Time. That's good. So what time is it now? So yeah, I'm gonna try to get on the air within 4 hours. Am I gonna have tacos today and tomorrow? No, today is not tacos. Christy's making country style ribs. But that's why I got to do it early, so that way I can catch up on Raw quick. I don't have to.
The egg is cracking.
Shh. I can catch up on Raw quick after
Sorry.
after I get off of work. So because I gotta be able to I have to do a review before I go to bed because I'm trying to be in bed by 2 o'clock. Cause I got stuff I gotta get up and do tomorrow. So I do have to get a Raw review up. That's why I gotta come to work extra early. I ain't got no choice. That way, that will put me off the air at like no later than like 12:30. Then I can finish Raw and then record my Raw shit. Yeah, exactly, Javon. That's exactly why it's perfect for me. Raw ain't 3 hours no more. That 3 hour shit, which could be cool or whatever, but it's like that's your night. Like that's it. Literally, the extra half an hour I can do a video because the way I do the video is easy. I don't even have. I could just long record it. I don't even have to stop, and then I just cut out what I want, don't like, add clips. You tried to order ribs Sunday lunch, but the restaurant said no, not after 4. What the fuck? Ain't after 4 is when you would mainly want the ribs? Who really be wanting ribs before 4? Besides a cookout. Suge was having. Yeah, those are breakfast and brunch ribs. Usually they say that like, sometimes the place be like no prime rib until prime rib don't start until after 4 and stuff like that. No, you be quiet. You don't tell me to be quiet. I'm on the phone. You be quiet.
You didn't have to go in.
Yeah, but I did.
You didn't have to be quiet, Egg.
Well, that's what you said.
That's why you said they need to crack the egg.
No.
They have to crack the egg.
So I got shit to do tomorrow. So expect to see your boy here in a couple hours. I'm gonna go watch a little bit of Game 7 and get ready for tonight. And do my intro here shortly. Mondays, typically the day I like to have everything done extra early so I can slide into work. The Dalton Steakhouse only serves steak for like 3 hours a day on certain days. What? I wouldn't even trust that
It's called a
steak.
steakhouse and does that?
Yeah, I wouldn't even trust that.
What does it serve the other times? Chopped beef steak.
Hey, who knows what chopped beef steak is? Do you know what chopped beef steak is? Press 1 for yes, 2 for no.
And it used to be what I always got as a kid from a Chinese restaurant.
Do you know what that is? Hey, if you go to a steak restaurant, do you know what a chopped beef steak is? Okay. For those that don't know, if you go to a steakhouse and the menu says chopped beef steak, all it is is a big ass hamburger patty. That's all it is. Earliest shit in our relationship. Yeah, it was
I
early.
think she was born.
I don't think she was. It was that early. It was like we had been together a minute, but I don't think she. If she was like 1 or 2. We go to the yeah, we went to Texas Roadhouse. And Chrissy ain't never ordered this before. She look at the menu, look at it,
It was cheap.
and you know I ordered like, you know, I just got whatever I got, and Chrissy was like, "Yeah, I want the chopped beef steak," and I was just like,
Egg is cracking.
"Okay,
Egg is cracking.
all right, whatever she on." You know, I'm the type to be like, "Why are you ordering that?" Like, even if it's like different for somebody, maybe you're just doing it. So the lady was like, "How do you want to cook?" Chrissy was like, "Medium."
Rare, I said medium rare.
Yeah, she said medium rare. Maui in the cup one time, ladies be breaking out the Methuselahs. She said medium rare. Me and the waitress look at each other, and then she was like, "Are you sure?" Chrissy was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." Nigga, they bring the food out, nigga. They slide the damn hamburger in front of Chrissy, nigga. If you could have seen her face when they brought out this rare hamburger patty, it was just a big ass hamburger patty that was completely pink, nigga. Chrissy was like, "No, I thought it was like
a steak chopped up."
She thought it was gonna be steak that they cut up for her, nigga.
Because they have that on the kids menu.
Yeah, the tender steak bites.
Yeah.
So she thought that chopped steak. She didn't know it was a hamburger patty. Like everybody knew except her. I thought she knew whatever. They brought that shit to that. They brought that damn hamburger patty. I mean, that motherfucker was like this big, completely fucking just
Really?
Yeah, it had just went through the grinder. It went through the grinder and the heat lamp. They just grind the meat and put it in the heat lamp. That's about how done it was. I'm not laughing. It's not funny. Get it up and stop. Well, that's what she thought she was getting, and she wasn't. She thought she was getting like some steak bites or something. And it was chopped steak. So if you ever go to a steakhouse and you see chopped steak, understand that it is a hamburger patty. That's all it is. It's ground beef patty with no bun. Now chopped cheese. Now like a chopped cheese, that's different. But like I said, we was at a steakhouse.
They're talking about pies. They're talking about pies. Got blueberry pies.
Yeah, well, we not talking about blueberry pies. We talking about your mom eating raw ground beef. Now,
Yeah.
I should have made her eat it. Is what I should have did.
Oh no. It's no yellow.
Man, my mandolin Scott, I gotta make me some. Like I like just making some super thin onions just to fry in the grill. Yeah, he hype. He's out here hype. Hey, I need you to stop doing that. I'm not playing and I'm not laughing. I need you to stop doing that.
What happened to your eyes?
Ain't nothing wrong with my eyes. I need you to just stop doing that.
What?
Hey,
No.
I need you to stop. Okay? All right. Now I did cut my thumb on the mandolin when I first got it. No, that wasn't the mandolin. That was the vegetable peeler. I almost cut my thumb off. It was as good as it could have been. All right, go ahead, gas him up, Clee. Hey, if we raise $100 right now, I'll whoop Shay on camera.
Run, baby, run!
Man, he's smiling.
I can run.
Come
$150. $150. I'll pull his pants down and use the belt on camera.
You hear this nonsense?
Yeah.
These needs to be $750.
I go. Oh, they ran into our car? Yeah, but when the bitch ran into my car, y'all was ready for me to beat her ass, but then he acted up. I ain't gonna beat his ass.
Burrito pizza. I would have taken a burrito pizza.
She told me to extort this lady for a pizza.
Just the egg.
No, I would.
Now that burrito pizza is good. Don't get it twisted. That is a fucking
It's like when the drunk drivers hit me. Let's just go to ATM.
yeah. That shit was hilarious. Like yeah, I need to do something.
Yo,
This is a rental. I bought the insurance.
Belt to ass, 150. Eyes open. Belt to
$750.
ass. Nah, Christy's trying to make it high so to guarantee it won't happen. I'm trying to make it low enough so I can at least get paid for whooping his ass.
Oh.
No.
Nah.
You said your granddaughter trying everybody
I wanna
lately.
whip
That's
my
what
mama.
they do. They get to a level, they start trying people.
Got the fire up.
But he know not to try me. He know he can only try me so much before he's all tried out. Every time I've had to give him a whooping, it's because he be trying. Like it ain't, bro. He gets so many warnings before he get a whooping.
If I get mama whooping, crack the eggs, slip down my eggs. He slipped and mom slipped my eggs.
Rudy,
He slipped.
it's a lot of heart. It's a lot of work and ass whooping. Not for me. I make that shit quick, fast. If he want to try to do all the squirming, I'm gonna just grab both them legs and roll him up and tear that ass up.
And she slipped in my eggs.
Get both them legs, pin him on his back with the legs up. When the ass is all up in the air,
Well, what's crazy is you don't even give a shit.
he really don't.
He's back to it within moments.
Except nap. He
tired today.
sometimes he can't go to sleep without a whooping. He'll get that whooping
'Cause
and
he
go
knows,
right to
okay,
sleep.
It's the end.
Yeah, he's reached the end of the road. Then he'll wake up, hey guys, hey dad. And I'll just be like, bro, why do I have to whoop you? So you'll just go to sleep, bro. You go in his room, he done pulled out he in the bed with 45 stuffed animals. He done ripped up a baby white. He done found a baby white, ripped it up. Shit, she's sitting right here. This is as close as y'all get to a live with Chrissy. She's still technically at work. I'm actually bothering her at work right now. And somehow she gonna cook dinner. Like she be getting it in, bro.
50 hours a week.
When. I try to give you a little love, and then like, I want extra. No, you ain't getting extra, nigga. You act like dinner ready.
You have some green beans, but you don't eat
I don't want no
vegetables.
dinner. I will eat vegetables. I don't be wanting green beans.
What vegetable would you prefer?
A salad.
That's not a vegetable.
How the fuck is a
All
salad?
it is lettuce.
I literally
you
don't-
add any more vegetables to it. You wouldn't eat the carrots or the cabbage or anything.
I would eat carrots, yeah. Yes, I would. I do. Like,
I know, Louis.
I do.
I
I
know.
will. I'll eat onions. You put some green onions in the salad. All that shit. Or you could just serve me a green drink. If you serve me a green vegetable drink, I'll drink it.
The tape will come out.
How is there tape on this?
These tapes, yeah,
I
run.
probably just didn't take it off from the hunt. Because remember, it had all the trick or treats in it.
Cheat.
That's what he calls the candy.
Called candies. Do we have candies, Mom? Have candies.
And plus, and even when I eat I'm the only one who eats salad with no dressing. Who else in the house does that? Nobody. Me only. Y'all gotta douse y'all shit and dress and take away all the nutrients of the salad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Eating salad without dressing is not gross. All you gotta do is put just a little seasoning, put like some salt and pepper on it. It's cold. You don't need no damn salad dressing. Bougie.
I like that skinny one. It's really good, actually.
Yeah, she got some motherfucking green beans on the stove now. I thought I was smelling bacon, and then I came here and was like, if that's bacon, it's in there. I woke up, I was like, oh man,
I
I'm
did
gonna eat
actually cook because I cook it before.
I was like, man, I'm gonna eat this little strip of bacon and chill. Because I'm not really I don't really be wanting to eat when I get up. And I have to try to force myself. That's why I gotta go get some protein shakes. Yeah, the bacon's and the green beans is devastating. Hold on, let me. Oh no. Mm-mm. No dice. Mm-mm. Hell no. No. Now I eat the other shit for sure. For sure, for sure. But Shay is safe and sound. Christy ain't have to beat up nobody. And just for the record, Christy's towering over that bitch. Christy would have just bopped her on the top of her head. Mallet style. Just a nice hammer punch on the top of somebody's head. She'd have been asleep. And for the record, I didn't call her a bitch. I know that everybody assumed I would have. I saved that shit for the air. I'll call you bitch all day on the air. I use my streams to say shit I can't say in public. I understand the rules of real life, but the difference between me and y'all is I'm employed in a way where I don't have to worry.
Show Gaga.
You gotta show Gaga. I heard 1, 2 self.
Yeah, I going to get mine. Okay. I come home.
Yeah, I didn't go all angry Negro and none of that. But God is great. I'm glad God has changed me and my wife as people. So then we don't have to worry about these type of things.
No. That's a line.
This is your last one, buddy, because I'm getting ready to get off the air. Yeah, I forgot, what's her name?
Line. That's his name.
Let me look out the window first. I don't want to step out on the porch in a confrontational manner. Yeah, Madeline. Thank you. I knew that was like the name of that. Okay, cool. I can go outside. I'm just supposed to be celebrating Game 7, bro. I don't want no smoke with nobody. Let's check on Crazy and the kitties. Girl, what you want? Yes. What? What you want? Hey, baby. Where the rest of y'all at? What? I just fed you, so I know you're not hungry. I just fed you. I know you're not. I fed you, but I know you're not. I heard her. She said the lady threatened her. Nah, they just pull back up. Bro, they don't want no smoke, bro. They out there getting this shit up. That's all they got. Hey, man, say peace to your boy. I'll be at work soon. The drama at the Hall House is over. MVP, what the fuck going on, yo? "44-time MVP in the motherfucking building." Kendrick Lee, Eyes Open, Scott Johnson, Laura, Javon Barksdale, Maui in the cut one time, Mish, Janice, Bob,
I got green, yellow, and
Big.
come see.
Buddy, I'm busy. I'm getting off the air.
This my wig.
Tell everybody bye. We leaving.
Bye. That's it.
Carefree, Shayna. Bye on behalf of Christy, I guess. She said fuck y'all. Lennox, Clee, Carefree, because I'm grown. P Love.
He love, he love, he love, he love, he love. Ah, here.
Now he's chanting P Love. He's walking. He has now made a song from P Love. So P Love, congratulations. You just had your name remixed. And now it's remixed into Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. So there you go. You are P Love. You now there's an official P Love remix to Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. Yeah, that's my boy, I guess. I guess that's my boy. I love him so much. Oh yeah, he got my name. Yeah, so I guess he is. I love y'all, man. Shay safe. The family is safe. We don't want no smoke. We love our neighbors. I love my neighbors. I don't have no beef with them. If I had an issue, I'd go out there right now while I'm on cam and show the fuck out. But that's not me. I'll just show my ass tonight. I gotta cuss out Monique anyway. Cause I don't want Shannon Sharp choking out black 19-year-olds either. Damn white women. I bet she musty. It's possible. Christy says she's not musty. She got them little titties. She don't have any sweat. I do, James. Don't be listening to her. I just be wanting them in a certain way. And that's where the shit be getting all messed up. So yeah, bee stings apparently. Like, I don't know. I just know she got them long ass Dr. Dre arms. Man, this is why I had to do this now, because I didn't want to take up tonight's show getting this shit off. So I appreciate it. We ain't gotta worry about tonight. Tonight, we gotta talk about Diddy tonight. They've already picked 2 jurors. I heard that there was a fight outside the court or outside the courthouse. I don't know how credible this is, because I was getting ready to go. That was what I was gonna look at once I came back inside. But we just gonna pray the Lord staves the rain off for one more day. Let it not rain tomorrow, so I can cut the grass. But I think since I'm gonna get off early tonight, I'm gonna try to just get up and do it before I go to the appointment tomorrow. It's a long shot, but we'll see. That's really what I want to do, because it's supposed to rain the rest of the week, and something got to be done. Now I'm probably gonna go out in the backyard here in a little bit, because I can go out in the backyard. Man, don't listen to her, James. You listen to the wrong one. Nick, I'm the man of the house. You're supposed to listen to me. Don't listen to her. She don't know what she's talking about. I'm thinking more like 6 o'clock. Because I can stay up till go out there and do it. I'm talking crack of dawn. Oh, I can cut grass till 10? Oh, say less.
It runs off a noise ordinance, it said.
Oh, say less. Okay. Yeah, we're going to knock some shit out. Yeah. Bet. Brussels sprouts, mayonnaise mixed with some pepper flakes. Man, y'all gotta stop hanging with white people. White people got y'all doing weird shit. Got y'all doing weird shit. Me, I am a vegetable drinker more than I will eat varieties. Like for me, if I ate Mexican food every day. You know, I'm a pico salsa, the which literally is just a mix of vegetables, and tomatillo salsa, regular salsa. You know how Bubba Gump is with the shrimp? That's how I be feeling with the motherfucking salsas. Raisins and potato salad is WPS. This is true.
Raisins and potato salad.
Yeah, that's white people. You ain't never seen no nigga do that. That's white
I
people
ain't
shit.
never seen no white person I ain't never do that.
Oh, you a hot damn lie. Now she trying to pretend that white people ain't never put raisins and
I
potatoes.
said no white person I know has never put no raisin in a potato salad.
You know what I've always noticed in these discussions. White people will fully disown white people when it comes to certain shit. Niggas are kind of nod and be like, yeah, we do that. White people, I don't do that shit, nigga. Y'all,
Chicken salad, yeah, but a potato salad?
you ain't never heard of raisins and potato salad.
Potato salad? Nah.
Cap.
Chicken salad, yeah.
Raisins and chicken salad is just as nasty. It's the same
I didn't say it
thing.
was good, but I've heard of it.
Christy lying like a motherfucker. Y'all motherfuckers be doing that shit. Y'all motherfuckers get drunk, listening to Journey, eating potato salad with raisins in it. It's a perfect white day. Nice day for a white wedding. Racist. Y'all be dancing to that motherfucker. Start again. Racist.
Or on the lake.
Walnuts and chicken salad. Yep, that's WPS as well.
Well, that's like standard almost.
Not in black people chicken salad.
What's in black people chicken salad? Chicken and mayonnaise,
I'm not hungry.
Not walnuts.
no seasoning.
Nice day for a white wedding with potato salad with raisins in it. So, I guess let me get the fuck up out of here. I could be watching. I need to go study film anyway. Gotta go study some film. We gotta get ready for Minnesota. Congratulations to the Houston Rockets. Y'all gonna be all right. Y'all just need to get a shooter or two. Y'all be cool. Y'all need to keep Steven Adams. Alperen Sengun, he's only 22. He's gonna be fine. So congratulations to the Houston Rockets. On to the next round. I love y'all. I'm the fuck up out of here. We gone. God is great. Peace. I'll see y'all in a minute. Going to work early.